Well, hello everyone and Happy New Year! If you are watching this, that means you have officially made it to 2017. Oh my goodness. I remember being so excited to see the year 2000. I mean, it was Y2K, it was going to be new millennium. I was just ecstatic. And now to know it's 17 years later, oh my goodness. Time certainly does fly, but it's just so awesome to see God's faithfulness through it all, to know that He still wants to use you and me to spark change, to make a difference, and to be a blessing. That being said, today, my very first video of the 2017 year, I wanted to talk about being stretched. What does it mean to be stretched? What does it mean to be used by God in a way you never expected? So, take a moment to sit back, relax, and let's all get inspired. Speaking of stretch, there are two things in my life that I always find a way to stretch until the last drop. One of them being lotion. Oh my goodness, when it comes to lotion, I will use it until every little crease, every crack, every crevice has been scraped out and I get every drop of lotion. I know. And then there are my lip glosses. There is no reason why I can't go out and get another lip gloss, but I will stretch this thing out until it's all gone, and then I will go get another one. There's no need to throw this out. There's still some on the sidelines. You know, you have to get every little bit. I know I'm not the only one. I know you guys have something too that you will stretch until the last drop. Speaking of stretching until the last drop, there's this awesome story in the Bible. It actually comes in 2 Kings. And it's about this woman who all she had left was a little bit of oil. And because she only had a little bit of oil left, she didn't really think that that was sufficient to make a difference in her life. But oh, did she not know what was coming next. So there's this man named Elisha, and he came to visit her house. And she's telling him this story of how she has this great debt that she owes, and she has no idea how to pay it off. And so he basically asked her, "What do you have in your house?" And she says, "Well, all I have is this little bit of oil." I mean, what can you do with this little bit of oil? And so then he gives her this instruction to go out into all her neighbors and find tons and tons of jars. At this point, she's probably thinking, okay, maybe he didn't hear me correctly. I said I only had this little bit of oil. Why am I going out to get all these jars? But she did it anyway. And I'm going to pick up in this story and read a couple verses. So it comes from 2 Kings chapter 4. And Elisha said, "Go around and ask all your neighbors for empty jars. Don't ask for just a few. Then go inside and shut the door behind you, you and your sons. Pour oil into all the jars, and as each is filled, put it to one side." She left him and afterward shut the door behind her and her sons. They brought the jars to her and she kept pouring. When all the jars were full, she said to her son, "Bring me another one." But he replied, "There is not a jar left." Then the oil stopped flowing. And there may be some of you who have heard that story before and some who have not. Either way, I think there's an awesome message in there. That whatever you have, sometimes we feel like, this is all I got. I mean, I don't really have too much. I just have this one talent or this one gift, or, you know, I maybe can write a little bit, or, you know, I'm good at math, or I like to cook. That's it. That's all I got. And God wants you to know that is more than enough. He can take the very little thing that you think is insignificant, that doesn't make much of a difference, and He can stretch it. Just like how I stretch my lotion and my lip gloss, but He does it 10 times better than me. And He can stretch that thing. Imagine instead of the oil, you thought of yourself. How can God use you? How can He stretch you to reach others? Imagine those jars as being other people, lives that you can pour into, lives that you can spark change in. How can God stretch you to the point where you fill and fill and fill and fill until there's no jars left? I don't know about you, but I still got some pouring to do for 2017, and I can guess that you do too. So why not, as you think of your goals and as you think of what you want to see accomplished in this year, why not dream beyond what you could imagine? Why not ask God to stretch you to do beyond the capacity of what you think you can do? Why not let this be the year that truly makes a difference, not just in your life, but in the lives of all those around you? Will you join me in the stretch? Thank you guys so much for watching today. As I said, Happy New Year. I hope you guys have a blessed, prosperous one where God just supersedes anything that you could ever think that you could possibly do. Be on the lookout for my next video next Tuesday, and make sure that you share, that you subscribe, give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Know that I love you guys with a love that only comes from the one up above. And be in store for the fact that God is going to be stretching me too. So expect bigger and better with each new video. God bless you guys and have a fabulous week. Until the next time, bye guys.